welcome to your energy check, your quick energy check for the week of May 4th through the 10th. I hope you all are having an amazing week. Just make sure that you keep in mind this message is for the Virgo collective. So everything might not resonate with you at this time, and it's okay. You just take the message that is meant for you, but hopefully it is coming across your timeline during the time that you do need it. If it doesn't resonate, it's just not for you at this time. So as usual, we will be using, sorry guys, my deck had fell right before I started the video. We'll be working with my classic tarot deck. My spirit guides did tell me to have my other decks on deck. As you can see, I love the color pink. These are my first deck ever, and these decks were gifted to me. Well, this is my first deck ever gifted to me by my best friend. And then I have my other pink deck gifted to me as well by a very good friend and my trainer. So I am enjoying the house right now. You hear how quiet it is? Yes, I was a little stressed and concerned, not knowing if I'd be able to record here at home today because my grandson has been rather fussy. So he's been crying. My houses look like a daycare center because I have my niece a lot of the time now. But it's like spirit, God, everybody listen to me when I asked, please have the house quiet in order for me to get these readings out and on time to my folks today. So such a blessing. I love my suite so much. It is my second sanctuary, but my room, I have my altar, I have everything, and I just feel like this is me and my guide's spot. This is where we connect. I mean, I can connect to them anywhere, but this is our biggest comfort, so why not be here? But without further ado, Virgo, let's get your reads going. Let's cleanse this energy for us, cleanse the air. Hello, Spirit and Guides. I ask that you keep me and the Virgo collective safe as we tap into their energy for the quick energy for the week. I ask that any negative energy be returned to sender. Any negative energy that does make it through, we're going to transmute that into positivity. I ask that you tell us what we need to hear and not what we want to hear, and that we get a great read for the Virgo collective for this week. Amen. I say. Yes, I'm loving the peace finally. Watch, as soon as I'm done with the readings, it's gonna go back to loud in here. But hey, as long as I can get this done without there being a disruptive background, I'm for it. All right, Virgo. Spirit, what message do we have for the Virgo collective today on this energy check? Spirit, what message do we have today for Virgo for this week's energy check? Spirit, what message do we have today for this energy check? Quick energy check for Virgo. Okay, one more time. All right, shuffle one more time. I'm gonna hear you. All right, bottom of the deck for you, Virgo, we have the Five of Cups. Let's dig into this. So when we think of cups, we think of water. When we think of water, you think of emotions. So it looks like this read is going to be a little bit focused on emotions, possibly a relationship, Virgo. I'm hoping with the cups, it's emotional. Let's see. I'm hoping it's not sadness or incompletion. Okay, let's do this. Let's see what we pull for you, Virgo. Spirit, may I have a few cards for Virgo? too many. Queen of Swords. Okay. All right, Virgo. So we had the Star. It was upright. We had the Fool, upright as well. And then we had the Queen of Swords, and she was in the reverse. So let's tap in. So yeah, combination of these three, the Star, the Fool, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So yeah, I guess we could be on the lines of possibly a relationship, Virgo. So there's a period of hope and new beginnings, but it could be followed by a cautious approach, and you might need to reevaluate some decisions you're making. So you know, the Star, our Star upright, the Star is going to indicate, wow, I don't know why I said intimate, indicate optimism and renewed energy. So generally this is going to signify, you know, hope, faith, sense of rejuvenation. Good things are on the horizon, and so you are pretty much in a positive and optimistic state of mind. So that's really good. And now while we have the Fool was upright as well. That's going to signify a fresh start. So there's your fresh start. And you're going to be following, you know, your intuition. Look at him in the picture. He just looks free, fresh, innocent. Just, you know, he is happy with himself. It's a new beginning. It's a new journey. And he's embracing the unknown, which is great. I just did a reading. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Cancer, and I was telling them to embrace the unknown and follow your instincts. But you're doing just that with the Fool card. You are embracing the unknown in order for you to follow your instincts, and you be able to step into the new chapter, which is amazing. Now, the Queen of Swords in reverse, it does show, you know, that you do need to be mindful. Mindful, especially when it comes to overthinking, emotional involvement, and making decisions based on only intuition and not reason. So with her being in reverse, you're going to need to make a more rational decision when it comes to decision making versus emotionally. You could be overthinking something at this time. You can be in some sort of emotional entanglement, but that's going to make you reluctant to potentially get on the correct path when you're thinking with your emotions. So you're going to have to be mindful of your thoughts and your actions, and especially when it comes to relationships. Let's try to take the emotion out, and let's try to think logically with her in the reverse. So we don't want to do anything spontaneous. All right, we're thinking all logic. Let's be cautious. All right, Virgo. So that's going to be your quick energy pull. Let's go ahead and hop into, the Oracle deck. Now, all of the other signs, for whatever reason, they got them some bonus pulls today on the Oracle deck. So we'll see if that happens for you too. But let's go ahead to close out. Let's pull a quick Oracle card. All right, Spirit. What does the Oracle deck need to tell Virgo today? What advice can we take from the Oracle deck for Virgo today? One more. What advice do we need to take from the Oracle deck for Virgo? Oh, well, you get a bonus too, because two of them flew right out at me. So Virgo, we have listen and we have comfort. Listen, you're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on its wisdom. So listen is your first one. And then we have comfort. How can you bring more comfort into your life? You can increase your comfort through tangible things such as soft clothes and foods, and intangible things such as thinking loving thoughts about yourself and inviting peace into your heart. Comfort. This is pretty funny because listen and comfort, they didn't fly out at me for the other signs. However, I've got them on 3 other signs. But when it came to you and I shuffled, these 2 literally flew out together. So there's your oracle advice for the week, Virgo. Listen and comfort. All right, Virgo, I hope you enjoyed your weekly energy check read for May 4th through the 10th. I hope this helps to guide you. I hope this resonates. If it does not at this time, that's okay. It just means it wasn't meant for you at this time. However, hopefully it just fall into your hands when it's needed. And remember, readings are timeless. So with that being said, Virgo, I hope you have an amazing week. I will see you next week for your energy check-in. Just remember, Virgo, you are magical. Have a good one.